grind TV, on the grind, on the grind TV, on the grind, on the grind TV, on the grind, on the grind TV. Lights, camera, action. On the grind TV, on the grind, on the grind TV. On the grind TV, on the grind TV,
on the grind TV.
Lights, camera, action. On the grind TV,
on the grind TV,
on the grind TV.
Yo,
Hey.
you know what it is. You know what it is.
Stomping your way, huh? On the grind.
On the grind TV, man. It's on the grind TV to come up, dog.
DJ-ism.
That's right. We're back again.
All right.
You know what I mean?
I definitely missed last week, man, but it's a good thing being here. We definitely got a good lineup.
Word. We got a definite. It's a great lineup, dog, and it's you know, with the cats we got on the show and stuff, and I got a lot of people hitting me today about it and shit. So you know, everybody was man. It just tells me I see a lot of people stuff too that have, you know, that pay homage to some of the, you know, these cats that came up before and stuff, and you know, these are legends up on the show, dog.
I mean, but you gotta realize too, we dealing with a younger generation that we see that lost a lot of respect, even coming up when we look at, you know what I'm saying, our own hoods, you know. A lot of times, you know, a lot of figures it's not like they're not noticed, but you know, the interest lies somewhere else. And so it's, you know, it's up for us as artists coming out there to be able to bring that interest back, you know, and being creative like that.
Word. I can agree with that, man. Hey, you know, because we've been talking about it for it's people been talking about it when waiting for the show and stuff. So you know, who we have up on the show today, man, is he started off back in the day as Playboy Mikey D. And,
all right.
Yeah, and he goes by Mikey D, and not today, man. He's Mikey D'Struction. He's all that. He's still that, and he's still him for real. He's really hip hop.
Yeah.
You know
well, I mean, with the lyrical content, you know, and that's one thing that I heard him speak about.
True to his style.
That's what I grew up on, you know, in the 80s. I heard him talk about in one of the videos, talking about Rakim, you know, and doing some things. So that's what everybody say I sound like, because that's what I grew up on. That was always my favorite rappers, you know, back then, you know, with KRS-One and many other avenues that, you know, MC Shan and going back to Big Daddy Kane. I mean, I grew up on that, you know. So I mean, even when the issue of the East and West, you know, to me it's like foolishness. You know, but we've grown. That
was immediate.
Yeah. At the same time, even if it was
there's
that.
a lot of people that are still making music from both sides. That was just nonsense. They were just trying to demonize it.
But how much has it really destroyed us in the sense to where we allow a lot of people to control us, you know what I mean, where we don't control ourselves, you know. So, like I said, man, this is a beautiful thing that we can all come together and see the fruition of a lot of the pioneers that have come and set the pattern, you know, and it's still pushing the wave, you know, and that's the important thing, because, like I said, we got to be able to go back into our roots and understand, you know, how it was created.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about. And, you know, I want everybody to go, you know, give a big hand to our first guest here and stuff. And this is a cat that goes way back, and then let's let him talk to our audience.
That's right. Let's shed that love into one. Mikey D, come on in, loved one.
Yo.
Man, how you doing, loved one? How's everything with you?
Everything's good, man. I can't complain. I'm out here maintaining an NYC.
That's right. So how do you take to a title, you know what I'm saying, and being labeled as a pioneer? You know, what are some of the things you feel like you contributed to this hip hop, you know what I'm saying, movement?
Man, just basically the realism, man. Just staying true to myself, not following the trends, you know, staying in my own lane. You know, nothing changed from back then to now. I'm still the same me. I'm still spitting the same way I did, you know, but it works better now because back then I was ahead of my time. You know, thank God I'm still here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, talk about that too. Let's talk about it. We're going to get into your history real quick here too, and what you've done and stuff as far as your track record goes. I mean, let's go back to when you battled. What happened that you were the New Seminar second battle champion, right?
Oh yeah, 1988 New Music Seminar battle champion. Yep.
And then Grandmaster Melly Mel, Grandmaster Melly, one of the pioneers and stuff, and Grandmaster Kaz walk in there, and they want your belt.
Yeah, well, basically what happened was, in the battle, in order to win the belt, you have to go through levels. You know, first you have to go through the preliminary battle to even qualify for the actual battle. So I battled Mr. X first. You know, he was from Queens. I battled him first, qualified. The next day we had to go to the actual event, and I had to battle like maybe about 15 other MCs. You go like 2 rounds apiece, you know what I mean? And at the end of it all, you know, after all of the 15 MCs, I came out the winner. I already won the belt.
That's right.
And we were supposed to have a demonstration. It was supposed to be 1987's champion, which was Melly Mel, rapping with 1988's champion, which was me. We were supposed to rap together. Somehow, I guess Melly Mel didn't like, the Queens and the Bronx thing was going on at the time. I was new, so, it's like new school, old school. And he didn't respect that, you know what I mean? So he tells me that if I was a real champion, I would battle for the belt. So he had his belt from last year. I had my belt from this year. He wants to battle for the belts. And I wasn't really with that because I already won the belt. I'm like, I want to take this around the way and show it off, but
That's right.
he said I wasn't a real champion, and he slammed his belt on the ground. So I'm like, man, this is crazy. I respect that dude, Anyway, the crowd started chanting, "Go Mikey, go Mikey, go Mikey." And I'm like, oh, man. So I looked at the crowd. I looked at my belt. I looked at his belt. I looked at him. Slammed my belt down on top of his. That's when the battle commenced. You know what I mean? So he started doing push-ups and all of that because, Melly Mel's a big dude. And I was about $130 at the time. You know what I mean? So he's doing push-ups, and I'm like, all right, now what am I going to do? So what I did was, off the tempo of his push-ups, I started rhyming. And I started dissing him to the tempo of push-ups. Had the crowd going crazy after that. You know what I mean?
Huh.
So after that first round, evidently I beat him. Then, he got up and started spitting some rhymes, and he kind of got at me, but it wasn't as effective, And then my second go around, that's when I really let loose. And as I was rhyming, I got everybody going nuts, and I'm really feeling myself now. Kaz is behind me. The belts were on the floor behind me, you know what I mean? And he picked both of the belts up and handed them to Melly Mel. It wasn't no beef, like fighting and all of that, and I'm going to take your belt and this, that, and the other. But he handed them to Melly Mel, and, Melly Mel commenced to walking off stage, pushing people out the way, and all of this crap. So, that's what happened. I definitely wasn't running after that big dude, you know what I mean? So we let him go. And about 2 weeks later, Tom Silverman, which was the dude that ran the seminar, from what is that, Tommy Boy Records,
Right.
he presented me with a new belt, so I got a belt and a victory. So I'm content with that, you know what I mean? But that was actually Grandmaster Kaz is going to be on my album that's coming up. So we good.
That's right. That's right.
That's right.
Still all about that hip hop, man. And that's, you still, even where you're from is there, you still, people say they see you all the time just out there, they know you. You known around that neighborhood and stuff in Loyalty, right?
No doubt, Loyalty Queens,
right,
man.
People see
I'm
him
always
walking down the street and know who he is and stuff and remember what he did, dog. So, you know what I mean? That's a legend when people be able to do shit like that. And he still stays true to what he's been doing. He keeps about hip hop. You have a group. You have a new group. What's that called? Elements of Hip Hop.
Oh, no doubt. Elements of Hip Hop is it's a group that consists of myself, DJ Mercury, which was one of Funk Master Flex's pit bulls. Yeah. Also, he was the DJ of the late Professor X from the X Clan. And we had DJ Rash, which was Jazzy Jeff's and DJ Cash Money's mentor, but he gave us his resignation letter that broke out. So his replacement we have DJ Slice, which is another nice DJ from Philly that has a lot of accomplishments, man. So, you know, elements of hip hop, that's what's happening now. It's me and 2 DJs. And that's the reason why we call ourselves Elements of Hip Hop, because we wanted to bring those 2 elements back, because, you know, everybody forgot about the DJ. So the DJ is a very important element of hip hop. You know, if it wasn't for the DJ, the MC wouldn't be here. So that's what that's all about.
I mean, you know that, and I'm glad you spoke on that too, Mikey. You know, because it's a lot of elements. It's like even now when I look at a lot of videos, and I see that a lot of people haven't put down creating with just the phone. I mean, it's got a nice pixel, but it's just the creativity. I don't really see how I've grown up and seen people put, you know what I'm saying, their heart into it. You know, you can put a tape in and play it from front to back. You know, something real good. And the quality of music now, like I said, it's been degraded, but at the same time, we do have a lot of individuals like yourself and, you know, other pioneers that kept true to it and keeping the elements, you know, and that's an appreciation and honor. I appreciate, you know, me and looking you up and understanding who you are. And I've always heard your name, you know what I'm saying, ring, but now it's more of a thing to where I've always been busy, you know, taking care of business, man, but just to have that honor, you know, and pleasure of being here with you, I appreciate it, loved one.
Oh, salute, man.
Yeah, word. Hey, for real, yeah, we do appreciate you being here, for real, dog. I mean, because you got a lot of history. That's what we're trying to push through all this history he has, dog, because he has so much history he does, dog.
Yeah.
It's just, I mean, because he's done a lot of stuff, man. There's a lot of, you know, he's done a lot. He's accomplished a lot in the game, dog. So, we're gonna drop something new. He just, you know, I hit him up earlier, and he just he had Canibus camp and came back with it, and it's a new. We're gonna break it right here, dog.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna break it right here,
Wow.
Mikey. Yeah, it's Mikey D'Struction. Tell them about the new one right now, the one with Canibus.
Oh man, yeah, this is dope. The name of the song is Mikey D'Struction and Canibus. You know, we did that for, you know, search engine reasons. You know what I mean? This way when people be like, yo, who's that on that record? Yeah. They can punch in those names and then they can see our history and all of that. And basically, this is a crazy collab, man. It's 3 lyricists, man. Ain't nothing gimmicky about it.
That's right.
That's right.
You know, so
hey,
I hope y'all enjoy it, man. Word.
All right. Well,
we're gonna get into that here in a second, but I just wanted when we come back, I want to talk about when it was when it was you, Mikey D, and the LA Posse, and that little. I want to talk about something that happened just this last week with that too. You know, there's about LA Posse out here, right? There's LA Posse out here, and there's he's Mikey D in the LA Posse. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it was something that I saw on Key T's wall too, because Key T shot him out. He said, "I remember this," and you know, he had up on his wall Mikey D, and she, you know, he was showing him love. And, talking, it was just, you know, it just kind of looked. You kind of watch it, you were kind of wondering, but I talked to him about it and stuff like that, and I want you to tell the other side to all that, what's going on with that, and clear the air on that like you wanted to and stuff, and because when you hear it all, you hear both sides of those things, you start to understand better. So let's go ahead and get to that video. We'll talk about that when we come back.
all right. One love. Mikey D.
Now, turn to somebody you don't know and pick them up. Give them a pound right now. Everybody's good.
Make some noise right now for my man Kevin Tito. Make some noise. Mikey D, Devastate Tito, Team Fearless, let's go.
We're not done.
Speaking of lyricists, this is a lot of people's favorite lyricist. Make some noise for Canada!
Assassination attempt, the blood had a stench. Bloodhounds picked up the scent. I thought we was friends. Wearing a lab coat, looking through the microscope lens. say never sniff coke again. Fuck that, give me the snowplow, bust it all down. Freestyling a dollar van all the way uptown. The bait is always food, pussy and water. It smells so good it sleepwalk you to your slaughter. Hip hop award I ordered. Stand next to Rita Ora, straight balls on the track, no chorus. The Dollar General, street corner central, reputable. Sell a few sidewinders for revenue. What you saying? Took a nigga chain, then put a Michael Jackson glove on. I can't explain. Spit live nigga shit. Get the gist from AR to the K-bar. Customized grip.
Who want it? Come and get it. We can spit it if you with it. One lyrical, leave a hole in the logo of your fitted. Bars like penitentiaries mellow. Win mentally. Destroy the enemy acapella and instrumentally. Cannabis and destruction back to back. Cause a spontaneous combustion on the track. Lyrics flame on. Anything we put our name on. That's why your ears been burning since the song came on. Lame's gone, game's on. This is no joke. The pros choke. That cynical shit will get your nose broke. Subliminal shit is a waste. I don't have to speak in riddles cause I say it to your face. And this is just a little taste, cause if I really start spitting it, this shit'll catch a case. Check your history, y'all niggas can't get with me. I'm your favorite MC to the 5th degree.
Let's go! Yo, it's Chico Malo, D Hollow, hollows, no model man. The stage ain't Apollo, them hollows will leave them hologram. The war season is more treason, the core reason these cats speeding. But me, I cruise like the Norwegian. I'm articulate, bomb ticking, I'm on lyrics, the mortician. To lift the spirits from your form physics. I'm egotistical, make them shake like I'm mystical. Keep the space in the pistol, you station to run municipal. This on a century, commentary is monetary. My monastery is armor heavy, I was born ready. So bring your generals in a minute of intervals. I'ma spit on your literature, defecating and spit on you niggas. Just smoking mirrors with broken spirits. We motion sickles, my both throats cross these borders like it's open water. This cannabis, the Mikey Tito, the rap peoples. I break egos like I'm breaking records on track needles. Spikes across the road, Mikey D taxi, yo, refresh, reload in magazine mode. Transition pole position, the globe spinning, chopsticks in a rice bowl with some gold in it. Bust him in the head with a brick, he hop away with no hip. He still love hip hop, no shit. Crucifix around your neck, take the cross off your back. In fact, we thank the Lord for rap. Mirror on the wall, tell me what you saw. Melly Mel, Grandmaster Cash, yes, yes, y'all. Inside the Hall of Fame with graffiti on the walls. The engineer said, take it easy on the boards. Attack dogs, jump off the shred mic cords. Put them all in a cage to see what they fight for. 1 goes, 2 goes, 3 goes, 4. We rep hip-hop from rooftop to the floor.
Drop jewels with the best of them, I'm cool with the rest of them. Fools who keep questioning, school them and keep testing them. Manipulate the tracks while I'm spitting out the facts. Slack picking it up, you ain't getting none of that. Precise, I'm nice, nigga. The flow is impeccable. Amazing with some sleeper pen and pad and a checker do. It started slow for me, now I'm a vet and a spectacle. They killed the rotary, so now I'm getting technical. Beast mode, the East Coast will never die. In jet mode to the West Coast, forever fly. Transporter, no jam sporter, no camcorder. Sip a quart of water while I'm kidnapping your man's daughter. Cannabis said ill, I went crazy with it. Other cats said chill, fugazi with it. I got you back for life, bitch, you feel me? That's what it is when you fucking with a real G.
Make the noise for my man, Slice! Make the noise for my man, Slice! Make the noise for my man, Slice! Make the noise for my man! Slice, you good? Let's go! Break it down! Break it down! Don't front.
All right. Riding back with Mikey D.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's your new project right there that you just, you know, that right there. It's brand new. We're the first ones to play that right now. So, you know, he you know, much love for, you know, letting us get to break that with our audience, man. With the viewers out there to get to see that, man. It's love, and and that's what I'm saying. I like to support artists like this that have been doing it for so long, man, and you know, they still got it. You know what I mean? They can still entertain, do all that, and still stay true to their craft. You know what I mean? Yeah. Real hip hop, dog. That's what I like about this shit.
I think, Mikey, you wanted to say something?
Yeah. Actually, we got to give thanks to Canibus for allowing y'all to break that, because actually, that specific song is coming out on the new Canibus album, which will be out sometime in March. Okay. You know, that's why I had to get the green light from him. So, you know, much love to Canibus for letting y'all break that.
That's right. One love to you, Canibus.
Yeah, for sure, man. We appreciate it.
We're definitely going to celebrate you in a minute, baby. You know.
Yes, sir. He got to come up on the show. Shit. I mean, we got all kinds of people coming up on the show, man. We can definitely support, you know, what he's doing. Is, you know, we support the underground, dog. So everybody doing their thing, man. So, you know, why not? You know what I'm saying? So we get a lot of, like, cats like him right here, Mikey D, dog. Come on, we doing this out here, man. This is hip hop, dog. It's a culture. It's a global culture now. So, and to see these are the cats that helped lay those foundations and stuff. So we can't forget the contributions of those who came before us and stuff. But remember we were gonna get into that topic and stuff. So I was gonna you started off when you first came out. You came out with Paul C. And your crew then was called Mikey D and the LA Posse, right?
Absolutely, okay. No doubt.
Yeah. So, and then there's also out here there's another crew called the LA Posse, and sometimes it seems like some people get confused or don't hear everything on it just yet. Want to hear one side on it, but you know what I mean. So we talked. Remember, we saw it on that status and stuff. So I wanted to ask you about it. You know, I did. I touched a little bit. You said that we could ask you about it and stuff. So I do want. I think it's healthy for hip hop to talk about it. So you know,
right.
Because for real, watch. You'll see. Because this man's really hip hop right here, dog.
Right.
So for real, let's talk about it. What happened between that? You know, what was the other side of the story?
All right, this is coming from the horse's mouth. Now, this before we were making records, all right. Let's talk about we going back to, like, you know, 82, 83. You know, Johnny Quest and myself, before we even met Paul C. Yeah, Johnny Quest and myself, right. we were out in the parks, little young kids, just doing our thing, terrorizing the mic and the turntables. You know what I'm saying? So we always rolled with a crew. Anybody in Queens can tell you, we anytime we rocked out, we rolled with a crew from Laurelton. Laurelton is Queens, New York, Merrick Boulevard. So that particular crew that we used to roll with, they were called Boom Bash. Anybody in Queens from the 80s can tell you about Boom Bash. I mean, these dudes, it wasn't all about guns and all of that. These dudes was into, you know, lifting weights and doing push-ups and knocking people out. So, you know, we had our hood as our security. You feel me? So that was the name of the crew, Boom Bash. Anywhere Mikey D and Johnny Quest went, Boom Bash was with us. To other people, like if we was coming to the party or whatever, they'd be like, oh, they're going to bring that posse from L.A. with them, man. You know, L.A. posse. They're going to bring Laurelton with them. Cats from Hollis, you know, at that particular time, Boom Bash and the Hollis crew always had beef. You know, not the rapping beef. They had physical altercations, and you know, it was beef. You know, yeah. So now let's move forward. You know, until when we started making records. When after we got with Paul C. We got a manager. His name was Arthur Armstrong. You know, I'll get to that too. But long story short, we got a contract with a label called Public Records, an independent label. This was like in 85, 86, right? So we got on the label. They wanted us to come up with a group name. So we couldn't do Mikey D and Boom Bash because we just wanted to do a regular crew name. I didn't want my name to stand out. You know what I'm saying? Because I wanted to be equal with the rest of my crew. But, for some reason, the label and the management wanted my name to stand out because I was making noise at the time, which was understandable. So at the same time, I wanted to rep my hood. You know, I wanted to rep Boom Bash, you know, but we couldn't use Boom Bash because of the activity that was going on in the streets. You know, it wasn't a good business move. But instead of saying Mikey D and the Boom Bash crew, it was Mikey D and the LA Posse, which was the other name of that posse that would come to the hood and do whatever. You know what I'm saying? And this is early 80s, before, you know, we heard of the other LA Posse. Now, we came out with records in like 86, 87. We had records on Public Records as Mikey D and the LA Posse. 1988 is when we left Public Records, and Mantronics from Sleeping Bag Records got us signed to Sleeping Bag Records as Mikey D and the LA Posse. Now, this is the ironic part. This is where it gets a little crazy. At that same time, during the 80s, when I got signed to the label, LL Cool J and myself, we were going through our thing. We were rivals back then. You know, anybody can tell you. We were rivals at that time. You know what I'm saying?
You gave him his name.
Yeah, it was a suggestion that he ran with, which you know, it's a blessing. You know,
he's known for it. Everybody talk up today. They call him LL still see he's LL Cool J, man. Everybody still see him as LL Cool J.
Yeah.
Word up. So, but check it. So, like I said, at that particular time, we was going through our beef lyrically and all of that stuff. And the LA Posse from California hadn't come into the picture yet. No, you know, so now we on Sleeping Bag Records because they the ones that signed me up for the seminar and this, that, and the other. So I was like the protege. We had EPMD and all of them at the time on Sleeping Bag Records. You know what I'm saying? And then now here comes Mikey D and the LA Posse. We the new dudes. And I just won the seminar and the whole nine. So now it's time to start blowing up, finally, you know. But it's almost like I was following Cool J's footsteps. This is how the industry was trying to pit us to, you know, against each other. You know, like, all right, y'all got Cool J, we got Mikey D, blah, 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 you know. So, as you know, LL Cool J was on Def Jam, man, and they were the biggest independent label at the time. Sleeping Bag Records, we were a big independent label, but Def Jam was that, excuse my language, you know what I mean? But then they had major backing behind them. They had dollars, whatever. So when Cool J started making his next album, which was bigger and Def, I believe. Now, we were already doing our thing. This is, you know, I noticed when the album came out, I noticed produced by LA Posse. And we like, huh? How'd that happen? You know what I'm saying? We the LA Posse. You know, I seen Dwayne's name on it. I seen Daryl's name on it. And Bobcat, and, you know, we didn't understand that because we knew we was doing our thing. But I'm going to be honest. We weren't about our business in those days. See, we didn't understand publishing. We didn't understand, you know, marketing. I mean, not marketing, man. We didn't understand publishing and owning rights and copyrighting names and all of that because we were so into our craft that we thought our manager would take care of all of that. So here we are with management that didn't have our best interest, and a label that damn sure didn't have our best interest. Because what happened was, the other LA Posse was on top of their game. They took care of their business the way they were supposed to take care of business. And you can't have two LA Posses, you know what I'm saying, at that time, you know. And like I said, they took care of their business. So, to our understanding, they sued Sleeping Bag Records. So, Sleeping Bag Records came up to us one time, you know, and they wanted us to change our name because Def Jam is suing them. So they running like cowards and scared to death because they're getting sued. But you know something? I think it's a blessing. I mean, back then, I used to think it was a setup. You know, the LL thing was going on, and now they want to take our name and all of this. I thought it was a setup. But, you know, I'm older and wiser now, and I realized that it was a blessing because that gave us the reason and the, you know, It gave us a reason to part ways from both the management and the label that didn't have our best interests. So like I said, you know, that's how that LA Posse thing happened. They took care of their business, which they were supposed to. You know, we did our thing because we were artists, and that's all it is. Right now, it's all love, and I would like nothing better but than to be able to actually, for old time's sakes, to rock out with the LA Posse, man. East Coast, West Coast, and we just do the damn things, man. Shout out to the LA Posse.
One love. Shout out to LA.
See what we're talking about, dog. So, I mean, would you work with them? I mean, would you like to work with them all? Like,
absolutely, absolutely.
see,
In a heartbeat.
that's what I'm talking about, dog. You know, I mean, that's hip hop, dog. I mean, the way he handles it and stuff. I mean, you go back. I mean, this is a serious battle rapper, dog. Where you went around to anywhere. Just you were known for just going to find who was supposed to be the best rapper there and taking them on.
Yeah,
That's how you started. That's how you came up, right?
That was my MO right there. That's what I was known for. You know, like I said, if, you know, instead of battling the brothers in my own neighborhood, it got boring. So me and Johnny Quest, we used to jump on the train and the bus and just pick a random stop to get off. And, you know, if there was some brothers, you know, at that time, cats used to be on the corner in ciphers. You know, that's when the 40 ounces was popping. So we would go in the store, get us a 40. You know, I'm feeling a little tipsy. So I'd be like, yo, who's the nicest dude around here? And whoever it was, we battle right on the spot. I didn't come with a whole crew or a gang of people to make it a beef. But they like, yo, who these? It's only two of them. And that's how that happened. But when we used to go to the jams, it's when I had Boom Bash with me. But that's how I did it, man. I used to go from hood to hood and just battle whoever was popping at the time.
Yeah, so that's what I'm talking about.
That's right.
Real hip hop. Let's talk about, dog.
I mean, that's real. To me, that's real leadership. You know what I mean? To be able to make that adjustment, to see, you know, where you would come from, to see where things are at now. You know what I mean? And to be able to open up your heart to still, you know. And to me, that's the patience, that's the humbleness. You know what I mean? That a lot of artists don't have.
Hey, you know what, Mikey? Because we're gonna get into the other guests here, but I want to get you so we can get you to come back again soon, man. I want to get, because there's so much history this dude's got, dog. That's what I'm talking about.
Absolutely, anytime.
Let's do it again soon. Let's do it in April, dog, or whatever. I mean,
anytime y'all want to do it, man, just holler at me. I'm at your disposal. You already know. We gotta, you know. Plus, we gotta do the collab, man. We gotta. That's
what I'm talking about. Yeah, we gotta do some other. You know what I'm talking about. We got to.
That's right. It's a pleasure meeting you. You know, an honor. You know what I mean, to be able to be the first to hear what you and
no, we appreciate
Canibus
that.
laid down. You know, one love to Canibus for allowing that to happen. And like I said, keep pushing, man. And hopefully in the near future, you know what I mean, we'll touch bases.
We'll definitely try to put it out there.
Peace.
All right, man. Peace.
Feeling.
Yep. You know, we got another guest in the building with us.
It's definitely an honor, man. You know, and I like that because, you know, it's with me, it's like I reflect on my roots, you know, and that's what's missing. You know, a lot of them too. Like I said, it's almost like how you try to teach people things. You can't force it. You got to be strategic in giving it to them, you know, and you got to be able to play their game. Say, for instance, someone's playing ball or playing chess, you know, allow yourself to be one-on-one with that individual and to be able to talk. A lot of times people open up on a one-on-one, you know. That's why they got big brothers.
We're going to get, we will give him more time. That's what I'm saying. I want him to come back because he's done a lot of stuff, dog, and you know what I'm saying? That's what he's known for, and they're pretty good feats and shit, and this is what I'm talking about, real hip-hop, and it's important for us to know the history of how certain things happened and went down, and it's good from hearing it from the people that were there. You know what I mean? Getting that out there for real, for people to see that and hear their side. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, hip hop's growing up, man. Hip hop is really growing up, and you can kind of seeing it come back around again.
Well, we still need the positive messages, you know what I mean? Because there's so much negativity that, you know,
the underground's not the underground no more,
but
doggy. The underground is not the underground no more, dude. Anything that's on the internet right now is the mainstream. There is no bigger mainstream platform than the internet right now. This is the biggest mass media platform there is.
Yeah.
So anyway, hey, we gotta get into we got another guest, man. I want everyone to put their hands together. He came all the way out here from Compton, got some folks with him.
Welcome.
Hey, make sure that mic is pushed, the lever's pushed all the way up.
You got the mic right there? Yeah, there you go.
For sure. How y'all doing?
All right.
Check, 1 2 1 2.
Yep. This is Kiki Smooth in the building, dog. This is Kiki Smooth right here from Compton.
Yeah.
All right, Kiki Smooth.
I've been doing videos of the family before and everything, so I've been doing it for a minute, so and watching doing the same for a long time, dog. And
Blessing.
I'm glad you're here. That's what I'm saying. It's cool to have you here. He's gonna perform for us too today, dog.
Yes, sir. Some of the songs from the mix. DJ Yella of NWA.
Okay.
See?
Okay.
It's a blessing.
And let's talk about that. Remember, he was gonna come, but
yes, he had to go do some other stuff, some promotions for the movie.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's a blessing. You know, we working hard. We're dropping another CD. We got working on 4 CDs together. So you know,
that's right.
Yeah.
Just to be the first Mexican rapper out of Compton and get someone from the NWA camp to train me and mentor me and show me the ways of this music, it's a blessing, you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And you'll hear it through the music, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, it's a pleasure to hear the name, DJ Yella. I haven't heard that name in so long.
Right.
You know. To still see the activity of a lot of artists and producers and DJs and actually still fulfilling the obligation. Because that's what it is, still an obligation for us in promoting that.
And I felt that. I felt him on that because he said it's important to people to know that the MC came with the DJ.
Yeah.
And when I got with Yella, that was the main thing I wanted to bring to the table.
Yeah.
That it's a DJ and an MC again. You know, you get that flavor that Compton brought to the stage and into the music. So yeah, we get to do it. I got to do a lot of stuff that I like in my music too, because I'm also a DJ. So you know, I love all types of music. So
that's right.
It was good, blessing.
That's what's up, dog. Like I said, he's been doing, and that's big, dog. Because it's DJ Yella, dog. Come on, that's the NWA bloodline there, dog. So he's got, and Yella's got a long history in the industry too and stuff. He's been doing it a long time, so he is a legend in this game. And that's what I'm saying. This is who's behind his music. So he sees something in Kiki. And pushes him, and he is. You know, he's standing behind him right now and stuff, pushing his career. So he's his talent. You know, that's what I'm saying. He does. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Now you've been pushing for a good minute out there too. I like.
Yes, I've been doing it for some years now.
Your grind is cool, and people notice your grind because you get people love you in the places you go right now.
But it made me stronger. You know what I'm saying? And it humbled me down. You know, it just people think all that flashy stuff and all that, man, that ain't gonna really get you nowhere, man.
Right.
They're looking for artists, people that are original.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta have something in you that people gonna want. You know what I'm saying? Because nowadays, the internet lets everyone rap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So in those millions of rappers that we have, it's hard to just dig and find something unique. You know, because there's so much out there now. So the best thing to do, like I saw the other day, Rick Ross, the original Rick Ross, posted up a picture with Dre and all these people, and he was like, you got to intertwine with the successful ones. You know what I'm saying? So it's more than just, everybody could be independent artists, but you got to have someone that's going to say, in the real hip-hop circles, to say, yeah, he's the one.
Right.
You know, and that comes with work.
Right.
And lots of it.
Yeah, lots of it.
And years. In pain, and you got to keep going though, you know.
Like,
I met Yella on a long shot. Well, my friends told me that he was over there at the 5150 Studios.
Yeah. Shout out to 5150. Shout out to 5150. Recordings. Yeah.
They told me let's go meet him, man. And me and my boy jumped in the car all the way to Oxnard, from Compton to Oxnard, and went over there. And I was the last one to get to meet him. You know, and it was like, go hard or go home. And I just let them know, you know.
Right.
Hip hop needs a Mexico, especially when coming out of Compton.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's motherland of music in the West. You know? Yeah, and gunshots. But it's everywhere now. But
I mean, but it's
just
wide
for
range.
that city to be creating those legendary artists, you know, and then to have one of those bless me with it. It was just part of the plan, and I told him, you know, like, you need someone like me and I need someone like you. There was no, oh, man, you know, he knows I'm a fan. I didn't want to go over there and kiss his ass all the time.
Right.
But I wanted to keep it real with him, too, and let him know, like, you got to respect me as an artist so I can respect you as an artist.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to let people know who you are and how you stand.
Right.
You can't always be an ass kisser. Because to me, that ain't going to get you nowhere. They're just going to give you that little title, like, oh.
Say
you,
no.
You got to be humble with it, too, though.
Right.
Yeah, you got
You know
to say no to yes, man, for sure.
You know, I mean, you know,
Say
that's
no
just
to
how
yes,
I
man.
am.
Yeah.
You know, I went up to him straight out, like on some G shit, like, homie,
Right.
let's do this.
Right.
And blessings and thanks to God, man, we did it.
That's
and
right.
we doing it, and we still doing it. And
That's
you know,
right.
everybody look out for
Yep.
the NWA movie out there, August 15th.
Yeah,
Please
you're in
believe
that.
it.
That's right.
My boy Jason, he's doing the same email that's this friend of ours. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, big heads up to that dude right there. He's gonna be doing a lot of big things. It's gonna be coming out on my album too. So yeah.
Right. Now, can you speak about in regards to you using any of the original, you know what I'm saying, artists within the movie, or you actually, with a lot of the cast, is it just individuals playing these figures in the NWA?
What you mean?
As far as like with the movie coming out, NWA,
Oh,
would
yeah.
it be any, like, say for instance, you know, like up until tonight times of the artist that's coming in, or you would actually the whole cast be someone who's playing Q, playing Ren, playing Dre, playing, you know?
To me, these people are dope. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like individuals and all that. I got to meet them all through Yella. He took me to the movie set and stuff.
Right.
So to me, like, I think they're gonna break new artists. They're gonna break new actors because they did a great job.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? As people and in and out of the set, they were great. Kicked it. They said hi to the fans and stuff. So I feel like, to me, this movie's gonna represent hip hop in another level.
Yeah, okay.
You feel me? It's gonna give hip hop understanding of where we left off in the city of Compton.
Okay.
You know, and I mean, to me, like, shout outs to YG, Game, Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? These are legendary names that are coming out of my city.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm coming right after them.
That's right.
I'm coming right through
That's
them.
right.
Yeah.
You know, these are all my peoples and stuff. And, you know, and blessings. I got some surprises on the new mixtape. Me and Yella gonna take it back to them. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Yeah,
I'm making them bring back out the beat machine.
Yeah, okay, okay.
Gotta at least get one. I'm like, come on, OG, I gotta
go back with the
one.
SP 1200 and everything, you know.
That's what I told him, man. No trip, we'll go rent it.
Yeah, chill.
Get it going.
Yeah.
Yeah, the chill and MCA,
yeah,
quick and
you know,
it's
like I told him, man,
the city's
legendary.
Yeah.
They gonna make my, you know, wish list
Hip-hop,
come
for
true.
real. Yeah.
Put me with Ren and I'm good.
That's right.
Yeah, so, you know, we got some good stuff coming in the second CD. We're gonna work even harder now. We saw a good buzz from overseas and here in the States. So, you know, we're getting there. You know what I mean? We're getting there.
Yeah, we're getting into one of those performances right now. So,
okay.
Which one you wanted to do first again? There was the
Looking For You.
Yeah,
that's off the mixtape. That's number 2 on the CPT mixtape, hosted by DJ Yella.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, you can download it now on datpiff.com. It's a free download.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's all you'll hear Yella. Yella gets it in.
Yeah.
I got the real DJ Yella out. You know, so DJ Quick asked me how I woke up the sleeping giant.
Yeah.
That's right.
You know, I told him, man, it was just time.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's right. I'm telling you, he grinds, dog. And I'm glad that we got him here, and he's gonna do that. He'll rock the stage here and stuff on live, and you know, we still doing it right here and stuff because of the cats like this that come out and they take their. I mean, you all around, you're an artist, dog. So you out there hustling independently, doing your thing like that, and you get backing like that. You know, like I said, legends see. You know, that, I gotta get behind this dude. You know, so. Yeah, so they about to see that. Why? You know, why this guy? He does, dog. He rocks.
Right.
This motherfucker will rock the mic, dog, for real. You go out to the stage, dog.
Check, 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 1, 2.
Check, 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 check. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that is not my song.
What?
Yeah, there we go. You see, that sounds more like that. Kiki Smooth is my boy Caesar Laughing.
Smooth. Check.
But I've been in the cut, you know what I'm saying? Smoking on the cancer sticks. Trying to find myself. Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm back.
Smooth.
For real.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me see. Back on. Get my pimp on. Yeah, this is countdown. Bitch, don't fuck up my zone. Vomino, sweet outro. Got work like every day. Call my uncle Jose. Then fireworks on display. Up the back with a Dodger hat. New dog with them old cats. Dirty money in the duffel bag. Leather coat on the brown shaft. Let me get back in this thing. Let me flip that gold chain. I'm the fucking Lord of the Ring. Walk around in that palm brain. Extra, read about it. Extra clip for the extra body. Extra bitch when I lead a party. Extra show that. Lean around on the new jack. Bitches be like, who's that? It's Case Smooth with the loose cash. Taking over, that's news flash. I'm riding, I'm gone. Tell you dawg, we don't love them hoes. Treat them like we meet them. And never give them freedom. No, cause of me, you ain't got no style. And that's why I am the king of the vinyl. Yeah! Y'all feeling that? OnDaGrindTV?
Smooth.
First Mexican rapper out of Compton.
I don't think they heard you though.
You know what I'm saying?
Give it to him.
Produced by my boy Andrew Mota.
Yo,
real hip hop in this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Up to the dub. Shout out to everybody at the Watts Towers. You can find me right there every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got another verse for you real quick.
What?
Ride out with them night out. Black boys, we don't hide out. You don't wanna find out. Get down with the get down. Lay down or you get pound. Bitch better go and sit down. Talking about that Greyhound. Move that, move this. Get cash with a death wish. Ready to die, I'm bigger in this. Let me tell you, just me and my bitch. California hotel, bitch. Pop that eagle. Benny Siegel, Rockwell, bricks. I got amigos, hell yeah, like Dr. Dre. 3,000 like Andre. Dropped out like Kanye. Rico, Suave, Kodak, Kirk Gibson, home run, straight lippin', stop snitching, stop bitching, in the kitchen, washing dishes, wait up, blowing fire. Check his ass, he's wearing a wire. Oakland Raider, gangsta top, body drops, we burning tops. To me, you ain't got no style, and that's why I am the king of the vinyl. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all can always find me in front of the Watts Towers right there. Hug to the dub, baby. Yeah. Okay. See, this is how we do it every Friday night at my house. No lie.
Yeah.
And if you ever been to the towers, they'll tell you.
Got a hood bitch. She wear Chuck Taylors, got tattoos. Damn, that's a fine bitch. Got a hood bitch. She wrote good blunts and she loved that Henny by the fifth. Got a hood bitch. She blowing up my mind. She got a booty like a Shantae.
Hey.
She got the curve, she fine.
She fine.
She got a body like Beyonce.
SM double. TH, bring it back on the double. Meet me at the towers, smoking on that good shit, plus the black Henny. Got me feeling all one day. She bowdy, she rowdy, half Mexican, half Saudi. Baby daddy tattooed, then she got his attitude. She fucked me good and she sucked me like a vacuum. Got a hood bitch, that's my little Kim. Went to court, didn't even say shit. Chuck Taylors with the cut off khakis, and she always tell me, man, fuck my baby daddy, that's word. Fresh off the curb, throw on your seatbelt, the bitch got curves. Yeah, I hit it first, second and third. I pass it to the homie like some bomb ass work. That's
Got a
cool.
hood bitch. She wear Chuck Taylors, got tattoos. Damn, that's a fine bitch. Got a hood bitch.
What?
She wrote good blunts and she loved that Henny by the fifth. Got a hood bitch. She blowing up my mind. She got a booty like a Shantae. She got the curve, she fine.
She's fine.
She got a body like Beyonce. I'm turning up, getting wounded. Bad bitch with me, never lose it. Big switch, homie, got the glue in. Bitch got a fat ass, looking like a dually. Little mama, let me see you get low, get low, get low, get low, get low. Little mama, won't you bring it to the low?
Yeah.
Won't you keep it on the low, bitch?
Yeah.
She wear Chuck Taylors, got tattoos. Damn, that's a fine bitch. Got a hood bitch.
She wrote good blunts and she loved that Henny by the fifth. Got a hood bitch. She blowing up my mind. She got a booty like a Shantae. Hey, what? She got the curve, she fine. She's fine, she's fine. She got a body like Beyonce.
Make sure you go to KikiSmooth.com.
Yeah, she's a laughter.
OnDaGrindTV, thank you.
Rascal.
Grind TV, on the grind TV.
Maybe cause I don't write on dicks is why you fall like bitch and cry and act like chicks. Like I'ma stand by and go and hold your hand and walk you up inside a label and say, "There you go, fam." Don't worry about give me money, bro. My son's like walking around in shoes full of holes. Get the fuck out of here, y'all are really killing me. Word to me, get parentheses, though seriously. Get your Twitter up and go and get a fan base. And don't be a dumbass and go and catch a damn case. Losers, all I ever seem to see. And it seems to me that there really is no decency. And if you're really decent, then go ahead and speak a piece. But if you're just another piece of shit, then don't you speak on me. And just so you motherfuckers know I'm beastie, one thing before I go, suck it easy.
Lights, camera, action.
That's what it is right there. You ripped it, dog. So,
Thank you. Thank you. I just wanted to do a little bit of the underground stuff and some of the commercial stuff that we do too, you know? Yeah. Mix it up. We like that hood shit.
Vibe, still have that West Coast vibe. Yeah. You know what I mean? You couldn't get to it. So, you know, it's always good to, just like I said, me growing up on both sides, you know, listening to, you know what I'm saying, a lot of the East Coast rap, you know, back in the days, up until the now, you know, West Coast growing up, you know, so, you know, you got to have that balance, and that's good that, you know, the contribution of DJ Yella still in the game like that. Because, like I said, he's been quiet. I haven't heard nothing, and it's an honor to see that, like I said, having Mikey D along with, you know, DJ Yella and yourself, you know, coming out to contribute, you know, still to this hip-hop.
And man, big shout-outs to Mikey D, because I was like, damn, he was showing me some history. I was sitting in the other room watching, and I was like, man, that's dope, man. He's full of, I love talking to people like that. You know what I'm saying?
And we got a shout out. We got a shout out from Little G. You know who Little G is? He called in for you guys.
Oh man, big shout outs to Little G 2 and 3 for Compton. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
All right.
Some people's out there. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to him. Yeah, baby, we call in here, man. You can call in here while we're on the show and stuff. We can even plug all that in at times and stuff. We don't usually call for call. You know, sometimes we do. Sometimes we open the phones. So let's get it a little bit. What you're doing right now? What you're working on right now?
We are currently working on our new mixtape. No, we working on Volume 2 CPT mixtape hosted by DJ Yella.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We're about to drop another one, so we're just gonna go back to back on people. This one's gonna be some good stuff. Just look out.
So now it's gonna be like more like a 2-in-1 CD, or is it gonna be separate? You know, a different.
Like I said, the one that's out right now. It's, you can download it on DatPiff now. Okay. It's called CPT with DJ Yella, Kiki Smooth. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you can get that in what is it? July.
Support that.
July we'll be touring, and you'll be seeing the CD, the second new CD. The new CD is gonna have more features. Okay. On the first CD, I have no features. It was actually just all me, few singers.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, big shout outs to Big Swisher, my boy TJ Gibson.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? John Henry and Big O, they all, and DJ Yella, they all, produced and mixed it. My boy Kid. Okay. My boy Big E, man, you know, all these people, 5150, they all were up on it. CPT, man, that's our clothing line, CPT clothing. It was just a family thing. We all put our little chippers together. Yeah. It made the first one happen, and now Yella, thanks to the movie and everything God is blessing us with, we're moving up.
That's right. So where can we see you perform if you're doing any performance?
Well, we'll be touring all of June, July, and August. All over LA. Yeah, last year we did some big stuff.
Okay.
Summers is good for us, you know what I mean? But, you know, me and Yella been having our meetings, and they've been getting better and better. You know,
that's right.
That's why, you know, I see God blessing us and, you know, letting us know there's a little light at the tunnel.
That's right.
And I'll go grab that one right now.
That's right.
You know.
Word.
Everybody, you know, just follow me on Instagram, Kiki Smooth, or Twitter, Facebook, Kiki Smooth. Everything's simple. You know, KikiSmooth.com. There's always crazy stuff on there, footage of us, studios and stuff, you know. It's cool. You ever go to the Watchtowers? The end of the Watchtowers, the dead end, that's my house. I swear to you. You know what? Funny story though. Shout out to my boy Nomo, and that's how I met John Henry. He was a fan that raps and just saw my house in the video and was like asking my uncles, does he stay there? Like, yeah, you want me to call him? Man. They woke me up and the dude was shooting the video and I was like, yeah, let me just get fixed up real quick. I'll be in your video. Man. And he introduced me to a wonderful producer, dog. Big shout out to that boy. Look him out.
That's right.
Real hip hop too.
What's his
Mikey
name?
D. Yeah, his name is John Henry. Mikey D would love to work with that dude. He's all analog. It's amazing. He plays all kinds of instruments, man.
Is that right? Yeah.
My boy Big O, he's the one that started me. He produced the second track. Andrew Monta produced the first track I produced. Them dudes, man, some great producers out there. Y'all look out for them. SoundCloud.
That's right. One love out.
Yeah, we get close to closing out here, so we got about 2 minutes, Bill. So I want to talk about like, where you want to take it right now, dog? What are you trying to do right now with it?
I'm gonna break into the industry as the first Mexican rapper out of Compton to really get accepted in hip hop, and I'm not talking about dropping the record. I'm talking about winning social awards and stuff like that. Okay. All right, real hip hop. Okay. That's I got my camp, you know, Rascon. Big shouts to Caesar Laughter. You know what I'm saying? I got some artists coming, you know what I mean? Big shouts to The Smash, my boy Booyan. Okay. You know what I'm saying? My boy Ulysses handles everything out there for me, you know what I'm saying? We work it. We work it. We know the task is hard. Shout out to my boy Zapato the Ghost too.
That's right, Zapato the Ghost,
yeah. I just came from his house, you know what I'm saying? Like we talk about that. We vinyl boys. Right. We come from digging in crates. You know what I'm saying? Right. We come from those days, bringing out the helicopter lights and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Right. We gonna bring it to them. This year, I feel like hip hop. You asked me earlier what is the state of hip hop to me right now? To me, it's beautiful. They opening the crates again. That's right. They're letting us back in. That's right. You feel me? They're letting the soul back into the music, man.
Yeah, is right now. It's global movement for one. Yeah. Hip hop is already global. It's not. How could it be? How was it ever dying or it died if it's become global? It's a global, and you've seen in a lot of places around the world that people like really hold the elements and. You know, got DJs and the
they
the
loving
B-boys
us
and
overseas. They loving us. They loving Compton right now.
Yeah, that's true. For real, I seen it. I seen it in Japan. And let's got a whole shot.
They
the homie.
Big shout out to DJ Too High from DPG Japan, man.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to everybody. And definitely bringing all the elements. We definitely appreciate you having that.
The DJs out here one day, man.
Yeah, well, it's definitely a pleasure in having you.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Definitely Mikey D, good blessings.
We appreciate you, Mikey D. Like I said, we'll get you back on. We gotta get you coming back, too.
For sure, man. Next time I'll bring you on for sure, man.
Man, that's what I'm talking about. Like I said, I appreciate everybody else tuning in, man, every week. And they keep it going and stuff. And, we got even a donation right there, man. If you appreciate the show, man. Everyone just did $1, man. For real. Just imagine if enough people.
We keep this type of show going, man. Everybody got
one love,
build
everybody.
More shows with it. You know what I'm saying? So, we appreciate y'all tuning in. Just remember, man, that, you know what it's all about, man. This is hip hop right here. It's independence. It's real shit right here that we should be supporting. So. Get behind these cats that we get on the shows, man. From the legends to the new cats coming up, and it's not like you've been new, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let's go get them, dog.
One love.
All right.
Camera action on the Grind TV.
On the Grind TV.
On the Grind TV. Lights, camera, action on the Grind TV. On the Grind. On the grind TV, on the grind, on the grind TV, on the grind, on the grind TV. Lights, camera, action. On the grind TV, on the grind, on the grind TV. On the grind TV, on the grind TV.
On the grind TV.
Lights, camera, action. On the grind TV.
On the grind TV.
On the grind TV.
No more, Mr. Nice Guy, Day of Destruction, fuck 'em, couldn't resist the opportunity to let loose on these bags. You callin' that swag and you run around and drag. Pull your pants up, guns down, hands up, man up. I said it, and what? I ain't against gay rights. The only time I wear stockings to keep my waves tight. And these no talent havers make names for themselves. Still trapped in the closet, should be ashamed of themselves. MC sacrifice, so y'all could do it. Pass the mic, and this is what y'all do to it. Whatever, I ain't gonna stand here in front. I just call it like I see it, and I say what I want. Go ahead and call me a snitch, but if you can wear a dress, I could call you a bitch.
From now on, call me Mikey D'Struction. 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 What's a rhyme, Mike?
I see you checking me out. I run up in your spot, disrespecting them out. You ain't never had my back, you always been a fake. That's why your stomach's on the ground, you always been a snake. Watching me struggle, couldn't wait for me to break. Standing on my shoulders, how much could I take? I ain't afraid of you bastards, call a funeral home and order your caskets. Cause you about to get that ass whipped, for you it's game over. For me it's a classic. Sick of calling you for help, nigga. Some things you gotta go through for yourself, nigga. I realize that's why I got legalized to produce Day of Destruction. Now I can equalize. Armageddon just came. What's the first sin of the game? Forgetting my name.
From now on, call me Mikey D'Struction. 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 What's a rhyme, Mike?
Some of y'all might feel I speak too harsh. I'm just saying what's real. It ain't no beef to squash. A grown man with opinions and I own them. Fake clowns running around and I don't condone them. So I'm staying in my lane. I ain't ever giving up. It'll stay that way until the day my living's up. Got them shook. I ain't kidding. Take a look. Day of Destruction, it was written in the book. Either you real or you fake, being judged not for your talent but the choices you make. You've been rapping from the pocket, I've been rhyming from the heart. You just caught a lucky break, I've been grinding from the start. Putting work in, till my feet and hands was hurting in a b-boy stance, not a grown man twerking. And one thing's for certain, this freak show is over, close curtain. No more, Mr. Nice Guy, Mr. Day of Destruction, fuck 'em, couldn't resist them. No more, Mr. Nice Guy, Mr. Day of Destruction, Day of Destruction. No more, Mr. Nice Guy, Mr. Day